only 2 races left in the regular season. We have another driver with the 15 race minimum already in the books grab a win tonight, lock themselves into the chase, or is it going to come down to the points? Good evening and welcome to the iRacing virtual track of Las Vegas Motor Speedway, Charlottesville Dental Care Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series, round number 17, Sin City. Bit of on MaxspeedTV. I do see Brendan Kennedy already in chat here tonight. I expect a whole lot of action here tonight, Brendan. From what I'm hearing, very, very fast setup. However, already looking at the pre-race analytics, I do see a very hot track temp at 115. It'd be a little slick out there as well. Air temp of 65. 134 laps here tonight. Stage tonight complete. 6267. Miles 201. A total of 4 sets of tires. Now it is 80% fuel. I do have the fuel at about 45 to 50 laps, but I think it's going to be less than that. They will have to pit before the stage for sure. But I do have it set at 45 to 50. Now pit road here is 50 miles an hour. A pace speed of 60. So we get down here to the point standings coming in tonight. Mark Whitley is in that top spot at 633. Isaiah Sutherland up a spot into second at 563, 70 behind the leader. Michael Yarrow down a spot into third at 542, 91 behind the leader and 21 behind Isaiah. Al Heath in fourth, 510, 123 behind the leader, 32 behind Michael. Mark Koshik Gomez going to round out the top 5 here in fifth at 496. 137 behind the leader and 14 behind Kyle. John Held is going to stay where he's at in sixth at 475. 158 behind the leader and 21 behind Mark. Jason Adams up a spot into seventh at 466. 167 behind the leader, 9 behind John. Chris Paff down a spot into eighth at 444. He is 169 behind the leader and 2 behind Jason. Dave Bush up a spot in the ninth at 458. 175 behind the leader and 6 behind Chris. Rusty Modesti, he is down a spot, but he's still in the top 10 here at 452. 181 behind the leader and 6 behind Dave. Brandon Sheets up 2 spots into 11th at 436. 197 behind the leader and 16 behind Rusty. Hunter Hayward going to stay where he's at in 12th at 419. 214 behind the leader and 17 behind Brandon. Larry Blair up a spot into 13th at 415. 218 behind the leader and 4 behind Hunter. Robbie Darnell down 3 spots into 14th at 398. 235 behind the leader and 17 behind Larry. Mike Chamberlain going to round out that 15th position up a spot. 391, 240 behind the leader and 7 behind Robbie. Harry Slapinski up a spot into 16th at 385. 248 behind the leader and 6 behind Mike. Brad Delph down 2 spots into 17th at 382. 251 behind the leader and 3 behind Gary. Robert Cheiswick going to stay where he's at in 18th at 358. 75 behind the leader and 24 behind Brad. David Cassidy in 19th at 333. 300 even behind the leader and 25 behind Robert. Mike Rhino, he's also likewise going to stay where he's at in 20th at 307. 326 behind the leader and 26 behind David Cassidy. And there is a lot on the line here with the rest of the drivers. Of course, as you notice up there in the ticker here tonight, I've got the drivers that have already got their win and the 15 race minimum that they need to do to get in here. Mark Whitley, Isaiah Sutherland. Mark Koshik also in the mix here as well. Bring up the driver bar for these drivers so everybody knows. Now, Mark Whitley, like I said, is locked in as well. You also have Isaiah Sutherland locked in. Al Heath is locked in, and Mark Koshik is locked in. These 4 drivers are good to go. We will be off next week for the 4th of July. Of course, it's 3rd, but Be off next week, and then when we come back, July the 10th, that will be the regular season finale at Phoenix. 100 laps there, 200 miles. It should be an excellent finish to the regular season. Pretty good turnout here tonight, too. Looks like we've got about 26 drivers out here tonight. So a very good turnout, coming down to the final 4 minutes left here in practice. Speaking of course, on track here tonight. Now, could we spot? Oh, most definitely. Good to see for sure some 3 wide out here tonight, no doubt about it. Now, I think they do have a rule. They cannot go below the white line on the trial boys. As we see Mark Whitley here practice smacking the wall. That could be a problem here, too. We're smacking that outside wall. Everybody's going to have to really know where everybody's at here tonight for sure. Talking to some of the drivers here before the national anthem. If you take care of your tires, you're going to be very, very fast. Burn them up. Definitely going to slow down here tonight. Boy, Mark's still having some out there in that angry duck set harpoon time machine. However, under 3 minutes to go, we're going to step aside and play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. Hang tight, folks. Qualifying will be underway when we come back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket trembling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the frame, and the home of the brave? Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, this land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the brave?
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Alrighty, folks, qualifying is underway here tonight. Right now, times are starting to roll in. And right now, Clifton Ashley, well, Mark Whitley up at the top spot. It was Clifton there for a second. And as they keep rolling in here, folks, we'll go ahead and look at some stats here tonight. I'm going to go ahead and pull this over for everybody to take a look at with me. Now, of course, races counted. You'll see it right there. That is what we're going to go off of. See the poles and the wins here as well. So anybody with a 15 and a win are locked in. So Mark, Isaiah, Kyle, and Mark Koshik all locked in with the wins. Now, you look down through here. Got Michael Yarrow with 14 starts, 14 races counted. He's got a win, or he's got a pole. He doesn't have a win on it. So tonight, let's just say Mark grabs the win. Well, that would be 15 races as well. He'd be locked in. Wouldn't have to worry about Phoenix. Look at Jason Adams here. He's got it counted already, too. All he needs is that win, as well as Dave Bush. He needs the win. You go down here to Larry Blair. He needs the win. Robert Chiswick, he needs the win. Several drivers through already has that 15 races counted. They need that elusive win to get in here, folks. It's very, very interesting on what could happen here. Hunter Hayward right now up at the top spot here as we go back out here onto the track. Like Jason Adams out here. Mike Rhino. Looks like Jeff Gilmore holding it off. Brandon Sheets out here on the track in that Nitro number 2. That thing a mile away. Coming down to the final minute and a half here, folks. Right now, Hunter Hayward up at the top. About another 20 seconds here before we grab our pole sitter here tonight. Kind of waiting to see how's to come out, but man, out there, man, barely 4/100ths of a second, or that 4/1,000ths of a second. Brandon Sheets with that lap of 34.29. That's going to put him in 13th. Is officially second lap here. Let him finish the lap up here, folks, and then we'll get either Brandon or Hunter down here tonight. Right now, it is looking like it is Hunter, but we will see. With this lap by Brandon Sheets, that is going to be a 31.60. That is going to put him up into that 6th spot. But let's go ahead and get Mr. Hunter Hayward down here for his pole interview. Hunter, got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right, well, congratulations on the pole out here tonight, man. 31.26, man. Just barely ahead of Kyle Heath out there, buddy, man. How's the track feel? How's the car feel? Do you got something for these drivers out here tonight?
The car, I wouldn't say many people out here feel very confident about it. A very hot track outside today. You know, the setup is fairly tight once you get 10, 15 laps into the run. So, I mean, you'll see a lot of drivers struggling in 3 and 4 in the middle of the run, especially in the late run, going towards that wall. I mean, it is really, really hard to turn in 3 and 4. And when you're behind someone with dirty air, it doesn't help much either. So you're going to see a lot of guys struggling today going into 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So it's just pretty much going to be a race about who can save their tires the best. Well,
Hunter, this is your 15th race here tonight. You do have the win. It looks like it's going to come down to the next 2 here. Are you going to be able to make it next, in 2 weeks?
Well, I certainly hope so. I mean, I don't have anything to stop that streak from ending, so or to cause that streak to end. So, yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to these next couple of races. If I can get these 2 down, I can be locked into the playoffs, and I'm looking forward to to the round of 16 and the whole playoffs in general. I think it's going to be a great battle between all the 16 drivers.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, we got to get through tonight first. That's the biggest thing. Well, Hunter, congratulations on the pole, man. We'll get you guys gritted up here, buddy. Good luck.
Thank you, sir. Good luck in the booth.
Yep, you too, man. Good luck on track. All right, we'll get him down there, and we're going to go ahead and get him up here tonight. Hunter Hayward grabbed the pole with a 31.26. Congratulations again to Hunter on pole. Al Heath is going to be starting on the outside of him, locked into the round of 16 already. Al doesn't really have anything to worry about. Just have a good time out there and run his own race. He'll be starting on the outside in second. Get down here to P3 here. Isaiah Sutherland also locked in. In third, Mark Whitley locked in as well. In fourth, Gary Slapinski starting fifth. Brandon Sheets in sixth. John Held seventh. Rusty eighth. Brandon Markham in ninth. Mike Rhino going to round out that top 10 here tonight in qualifying. Brad Delph in 11th. Jason Adams in 13th. Jeff Gilmore in 13th. Well, Clifton Ashley 14th. Larry Blair 15th. Chris Paff of the non-qualifiers. That's going to round him out here in 16th. Michael Yarrow 17th. Ryan Messer in 18th. David Cassidy in 19th. And Dave Bush with that picture in 20th. It'll be Smalls. James Bryan, 21st. Mike Chamberlain, 22nd. Kevin Roy, 23rd. Jim Coleman'sberger, 24th. Mark Kalchik, he's going to start in the back. He's locked in. He doesn't have anything to worry about. Robert Chiswick going to start 26th here tonight. And that is going to round out our field. 26 drivers out here, folks, for Las Vegas. And Era out in chat here tonight. All right, making our way to the backstretch here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, Sin City, as it's called. Will everything stay here at Sin City, going in Phoenix at Phoenix, or have pickups at Phoenix? Down into 3 here tonight. Pull those belts tight one more time. Race truck will dive off to the safety of pit road. There it goes. Now waiting on the green flag here tonight. There it is. The Harpoon Design green flag in the air. Boogity, boogity, boogity. We're racing here in Vegas. Already starting to see some shuffling out of turn number 2. Got some action up front already as well. Did this first lap out of turn number 4. It is going to be the pole setter, Hunter Hayward. He's going to come across the strike, lead the very first lap here tonight. Now it's going to be all about who is going to save the tires. I wonder if Hunter is going to pull it back after leading the first lap, or if he's going to try to stay out in front as long as he can. Jacqueline out there rooting on the 48 of Hunter Hayward. We're on Cal Heath right now, right behind him. Like a lot of single file already happening here up front. Got some side-by-side here. Whoa, hello. Up side-by-side, that was quickly Rusty Modesti falling back to John Held here. Man, line backing up. Bumper though. Oh, we got the 24. That is Jason Adams losing a couple of spots here. Like the that was James Bryan. No, it's not. We're on the 52 of James Bryan here, folks. He is coming up. Drivers, the A Shock machine. Number on that car. That's the 98. My bad. 98. Alrighty, a new leader, Mark Whitley up top. Now he's still in second. Gary making his way up through the field. Back here to Brad Delph here. He is to the inside of Rusty the Destiny. Rusty to the outside. That is for P8. Looks like Rusty's trying to get up to the 72. Con held for P7. Going back a little bit further here. Whole lot going on back here to the back. As of right now, there are some drivers kind of bumper to bumper. There's the 98 of Michael Yarrow. There's James Bryan. Single file pretty much back to back, but we'll continue to watch it. We have a very close battle for the lead here between Mark Whitley and Cal Heath. Mark is going to lead that lap here. That's 3 under his belt. Al still fighting to the inside now with Gary Slapinski. Here comes Isaiah Sutherland to the inside. Isaiah pushing up the hair. Out of turn number 2 we go. Hey, 12 watching, 6 likes already. I think we can hit 10, 15, 20 likes out here tonight. Already some good action. Very close battling going on. Ryan Metzer battling the 57 of Jeff Gilmore. That is for P12 right now. Early on. They're getting really close right here, though. Brad way up high here. In line. Having a Mike Rhino to his side now. Right, still hanging on here, folks. Now, Hunter Hayward, just got looking at it here. Hunter and Isaiah was going at it. Hunter did make the pass over the one machine to go back up into 4th. Battle back up to everybody. Now, Mark really not away with it. Man, they're stacked up, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all right here together. Rusty out in 8th right now. He sees a couple of drivers ahead of him, John Held and Brandon Sheets. And Gilmore also hanging out right where he started. Several drivers just hanging out where they started, not really pushing to get you right now. All right, Mark Koshik all the way in the back here. Not really pushing anything. Already locked in, doesn't have anything to worry about. Get back up here to where the action is. No, it looks like some shade now coming out there onto the racetrack. Gonna push it down a little bit. No laps in this first half of the race. Got a ways to go before we get to the stage. And Hunter back up into 2nd. Where's the Hunter Hayward other fans out there here? I know we got one. So who Tara's going for? What are you going for, Brendan? I don't really have a pick. Hope for a good race. Back here to Jeff Gilmore and Mike Rhino. Yep. Jeff going to make the pass over Mike. It looks like the other lines are coming into play here too. And you keep going the way they're going, folks. Guess what? We might even have a 4 wide tonight. Like Vernon Markham in the 99. Get around Ryan Messer, and he will do it. Vernon, P10. Better than that. Abe Bush. Around the 17. Here comes the 24 as well. David Cassidy in the 17. Jason Adams as well. Around David Cassidy. Couple of back here hanging out in that picture. That picture's good. All right, Lipton Ashley. Around James Bryan. That is for P15. Well, James, he fight back to the inside line out of turn number 2. Whoa, very close. That's the battle still flipping now. There's Chris. Every time I start talking about Chris, something happens. Chris, don't. Hang on, man. Trying to make some moves up toward the front here. Just kind of can't do it at the present time. Too early. He's trying to get around 10 there. Man, looks like it's hard to pass. Hard. Up a spot now, right where he started, as Robert Cheisman goes back to where he started. Had some action here. On Brandon Sheets, Rusty Matesti. Oh, two of Brandon. That back end almost. Came around on him. We'll stay on Brandon here real quickly. He might be got that those rear tires angry at him. Ooh, he's battling up here. Hunter back to the lead. Watch the battling back here. Kyle still in second. Allen for third, Mark Whitley, Isaiah Sutherland, and Gary Slapinski. And on for dear life, 20 laps into the run here. Wonder how the tires are feeling. They do get one reset race. If something does happen, they do have to use that reset. They can and get back out onto the track. Now, we got a battles going on, but nothing too major. Back here to Dave Bush and Mike Rhino. We might have a battle back here for 17. Mason Adams also in the mix here. Ryan Messer, Vernon Markham going at it again for P11. Modesti, Brandon Sheets, Brad Delph. Battle back here, 7th, 8th, and 9th. Up here, I shouldn't say. Oh! Like Rusty is going to complete it. Out of 2 to go. Boy, Brandon Sheets all over his tail. Like something on with James Bryan. Might have got around drivers. He's got company though. He's got Dave and James. across the stripe here. James doesn't have that spot, but Dave Bush right there. Down into turn number 1. Hey, gonna pass. Here comes the 50. And 2 now. Side by side with Jason Adams. Down in 3. That down there, not. Decor is going to stay in that line. Back up here toward the front, just inside of the top 10. Brad Delph, Yarrow, Sheets again. Not really seeing any battling up toward the front here as of yet, but however, the top 5 right here together. Got about a second, over a second ahead of John Held here in P6. Kevin Roy trying to make some noise out here. Third, he has just cracked the top 20. He's coming up on Jason Adams now. Out of turn number 2, not going to be able to do it as of yet. However, still got a lot of racing to go. If Kevin can maybe figure out a way to get around that 20 right on the outside, maybe. Can't really do it right now as Jason is coming around Mike Rhino on the inside. Across the stripe, Jason's going to have it. Jason! Oh, it clipped the apron there. Oh! That car a little upset, but he kept it going. Good save by that 24. Jim Comensberger, he is up a few spots here from 24th to 21st. Hawaiian Tropic 11. On Kevin Roy here as well. There's Jason Adams still fighting to the inside of Mike Rhino here. Ow, Jason. Trying to get around 52 of James Bryan. Arkashik Gomez is a lap down here, folks. Made a pit stop for fuel, it looks like. Might know something we don't. Yeah, I'm gonna come around Rhino. E20. Whoa, quick 3 wide there. Oh man. All right. Getting up here to Chris Paff. He just got around Jeff Gilmore. And oh man, guys. All right, Kevin Roy, James Bryan, Kevin. Get the pass. But watching Kevin here, he's peeking around the 24 now of Adams, and hasn't quite cleared him yet. Well, he just did. Adams can get the run here out of 2. Nope, not going to be able to get the run. Down into 3, though. Let's see. In 4, it looks like Kevin running that mid-line, just right up above that white line there. Not going to be able to get that run. However, back up here, we do have a side-by-side battle. That was between Brad Delph and John Held. I don't think they're done, folks. Brandon Sheets still right there with them. I have to watch Brad, John, and Brandon here. Brandon and John going at it now. Brandon and John Held. Oh, door to door. Man, or door to door. Guess what, folks? Here in about 2 laps, we're going to be at 100 to go already. Oh, somebody's off pace. Oh, that is James Bryant. I'll be back out here. Oh, no, it might have been Clifton Ashley on the replay here to find out what happened to Clifton. He is already gone here tonight. He's already taken his car behind the wall. I'd like to see that. On the 57, Jeff Gilmore. Oh, he's just gone. Oh! Hey then. I'd have had some issues there. All right. Well, oh, he is having some blinking issues. That's the problem. Uh-oh. Does look like several more drivers have came down. Let's see, Mark's been down. Ryan has been down pit road. Rhino is just coming off, and Robert Chiswick as well. So some pit stops are happening here, folks. Maybe the fuel that I put down to 55 to 60, it might have been a little bit too much. And we've got more coming down as well. Like 6. Let's Chiswick. Cut down. Maybe he was just getting out of everybody's way. Could have been the case. 14 of you out there still tuning in here tonight. Nobody really chatting it up in chat right now. John held Chris Paff. Looks like Chris getting a pass over John. Watching to see if anybody makes that dive down to pit road here. Like they're just timing it perfectly. Body right here. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Vernon Markham is down pit road. All right. Jim Comensberger, Jason Adams, side by side. Being right now door to door. Oh, here we go. 70 peeking in. 3 wide. No. Oh, whoa, that was close. Oh, that was close. All right, well, Held is on pit road here. Man, I'm going to get back up at that battle here. That battle lap. All right, well, it looks like they've got it figured out now. Mike Chamberlain passing up Jason Adams. Terry Blair, there is the 52. That is James Ryan. I do believe James. Yeah, I do believe he took tires here. He is just going to blow past some of these drivers here. Like they're setting still. And oh man, well, let's pick on everybody else. See Hunter about a second and a half ahead of Kyle Heath now. Harry Slapinski still on the tail of the 13th, and Pete Isaiah P. Mark Whitley 5. Rusty Modesti at 1.8 seconds behind. Alro, Brad Dell, Brandon Sheep, half rounding out the top 10. 41 laps to the first half of the race here. Everybody but in Ashley. Now Clifton is a lap down. He hasn't pitted yet. He is a lap down, and everybody in front of him as well. Well, here comes Ryan Messer if I can get on him. Ryan Messer is down pit road here. Around Kyle. 2. Clifton Ashley down pit road here. First time. The leader Hunter down. Gary is not coming. Norton, Kyle, Isaiah, nope. Mark Whitley, nope. Rusty Modesti, nope. Need a nope button. Does look like Brad Delph, though, in the Charlottesville air machine down pit road. Dave Bush down pit road, as well as the 12 of Kevin Roy. Alright, I would expect the leaders to come down here relatively shortly. Probably within the next 3 laps. Looks like Brandon Sheets, Chris Paff, they have joined the pit road festivities. As well as Jeff Gilmore. Yep, I knew it. Man, how long is Hunter gonna go? Hunter, Gary, Kyle. Kyle's coming down now, as well as Isaiah Sutherland down pit road. Yarrow following them down as well. What Jim Hummensberger does. He gonna stay out, come down. He is going to stay out. As the 70 of Mike Chamberlain. Of course, they do see 14 right there, back out on surface. Brad Delph already making his pit stop, and I would assume taking tires. Does look like he did. Is the 16 upon a Hunter here. Ryan Messer. Lap down, though. And Brad Blair on pit road, as well as Cassidy. Both of them off and away here. Oh, green flag pit stops here before the stage. Definitely be an interesting shootout to the stage. Rusty Modesti is down pit road for the first time. Omensberger making his way down pit road. And here comes our leader, Hunter Hayward, down pit road. Gary follow. Mark Whitley to follow. Jason Adams, Mike Chamberlain here. I would expect Jason and Mike to come down as our leaders did pit, but we'll see. That looks... Oh, Jason is not coming down. Whoa! Good Mike. Right. Well, that is going to put Jason Adams as our leader. He has not officially led a lap yet. Is our leader. Like now, he will be coming down pit road. He got low. And yeah, it looks like he is going down. Yes, he's down. Mike's down. John Held, first driver out of the cycle of pit stops. John will take over the lead. Come around. Yep, officially. He has led a lap here tonight. Now it's going to be a shootout to the stage here, folks. At least of lap 67. Al Heath, Erna Margam, Isaiah Sutherland, James Bryan, rounding out our top 5. Hunter Hayward, Brad Delph, Mike Rhino, Brandon Sheets, Mark Whitley rounding out our top 10 after the round of pit stops here. We got some battling though back here. Well, Brandon Sheets, Mike Rhino, I believe that was. Yep, there's Mark Whitley and Rusty Modesty right here together. They just come around Mike Rhino like he was sitting still. David Cassidy, I'm showing, has not pitted yet. Yeah, he did. Oh, they did come down pit road. Did he miss his pit box or something? Oh, we'll see here if David Cassidy can hang on to it. We'll see what happens. However, John is going to lead his second lap, or third lap here. Now he's going to make his trek up to at 72. 7-lap difference between John and Kyle. And Kyle, he is rolling. And he is going to roll past 72 of John held here. Kyle up to the front. He will lead his first lap here tonight. There's Kelly. Good racing, Kelly. Kelly Hayward. Oh, she's Route 9. Mark Whitley flew past James Bryan as well as Rusty Modesty did too. James Bryan here. Made a pretty clean pit stop here, 14.7 seconds. So he's got tired. Maybe he's trying to save a little bit. We'll see what James does. Right now, Kyle, though, up front. Isaiah trying to get up there, too. About a 7-10 second back. Just are taking lap number. Not show Kyle leading through. Kyle led another lap. John, 3 laps. He's right now in P4. 33. That is Mark Koshik. First driver right now lap down. Mired in between our leader and our P2 here. Our P2 is going to go to the outside. Mark is going to go to the inside. There's the 48 also blowing past the 33. Boy, we could have a battle here for P2, folks. It looks like we are. Isaiah Sutherland and Hunter Hayward here going at it. Hunter, wow. Three-lap difference between Hunter and Isaiah. And about a 3-lap difference between Hunter and Kyle. Up 7 here. 10 laps to go. We will get that stage break. Yeah, good racing here so far here tonight. Big shout out to Brad Delph. Again, Charlottesville Dental Care, the sponsor for this season. A big shout out to Harpoon 9. Currently Roden out there. Not sure exactly that here tonight. Also the Green Flag sponsor for Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series here. Big shout out to both of them, what they've done this season. We had those for Harpoon Design 100 races. Those were a blast. Now I'm watching here John and Rusty. Rusty, oh, whoa, what's John doing? What's Rusty doing? Rusty is going to go to the inside of the 72. 33 is going to get out of the way. Take it way up to the ball. Oh, Hunter's got company. Go. Dave Bush. Mired in between Hunter and Kyle here. Kyle, though, is going to go to the inside of that 53 machine of Dave, who is 2 laps down. Now Hunter Hayward a tear here, hoping to get not only the stage win, but maybe a win. Does have, like we was talking to him earlier, he grabbed the pole. He's already got a win. This will be his 14th start. I'll have to start next week. I believe it's a percentage of the race next week, and he'll be officially locked in. Just got to get out here and hopefully, you know, be able to complete. I believe it's 80% of the race for it officially count per the rule of Sim Racing Unleashed. Right, Hunter Hayward coming up on the 16 here. That is Ryan Messer out there in P14, looking to go a lap down here. Ryan ain't giving it to him. Make Hunter fight for it. It is the leader's job to safely get around a potential lap car. Lap car does not have to get out of the way. I did read up on those rules, so... And Hunter going to take it really low there. And he is going to clear Ryan Messer. So Ryan, 16, does officially lap down. So that's going to put Mike Rhino, the last driver, on the lead lap here. Very, very closely to the stage here. Next time by, lap 64. White flag at 66. Checkered stage at 67. Lap 64 right now, folks. Now, if Joshua wants to come out now, that would be the stage. Hopefully, we don't have one. Right, coming to lap 65. To stay on Hunter, I don't really... Oh, yeah, here's one. Brandon Sheep. Right, looks like they got it figured out. It was Brandon, John, Brad, and, yeah, that was right here together. So let's get up here to Hunter Hayward here, man. Kyle trying to get back up there. Don't know if there is enough laps left here in the first part of the race. Hunter Hayward going to take a lap 66. White flag for the stage in the air here tonight. Backstretch, here we go, folks. All Hunter has got to do is get to the line. I think he's going to be able to do it here. And B sells 48. Hunter Hayward going to win the stage here tonight, folks. Congratulations to Hunter on the stage. Al Heath second, Isaiah third, Mark Whitley in fourth, and Rusty Modesti going to round out that top five here in the stage. Ahead and get all right, we'll let them come down for their pit stops, and we'll get Hunter back down here. All right. Down pit road here. We're down here in just a second. We'll wait for him to come back out. Well, he's got the first half of the race done. Right, here we go. Alrighty, Hunter, got a copy.
Yes, sir, I do.
Congratulations on the stage victory, man. Of course, you got the pole, you got the stage victory here tonight. You figured something out there. You really wasn't driving away with it, per se. But you got it figured out enough to get a good little old gap. And, of course, you know, pit stops, man, got to time those, just right. Man, how does it feel? Long green flag run, pit stops, but now we got the final stint of the race, man. Talk about it.
Oh, man, I really like the car so far. I know not many people behind me can agree with me on that, but, it's really tight in the middle of the run, and then it starts to loosen up that back end. The tires are gone, so you're kind of driving on ice. And it's really fun because you really gotta drive the car. You gotta give it a lot of throttle control and a lot of steering control. So it's really fun, and it kind of just shows the drivers and how much they're able to control their car. So basically, the person who can save the right front the most and the person who can control their car the best is gonna be up front. That's why you usually see a lot of the really quick guys like Whitley and Kyle and all of them up here right now, because I'll tell you what, it's a really good battle right now.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, it looks like let's not go off pace car. Wow.
We still got 2 to go, sir.
Oh, wow. All righty. Well, how can you manage to save tires? Because y'all are limited on sets.
Basically, you just gotta really, really back up your corners. Just don't throw it into the corners like you're trying to set, quick laps every single time you go in the corners. So really, you just gotta back up your corners. Just be easy with the car. Don't push it until it comes to the end of the race where you really know that, it's checkers or wreckers. So until then, you really just gotta take care of your car and be there in the end.
Yeah, definitely. So, well, not to throw any jinx out there to you, man. Hang on to it. You're doing a great job. Kelly's out there rooting you on. So, looks like you got another fan out there, too. I think that was Jacqueline Parker. Got a couple of fans out there, buddy. So, keep it up. Do what you're doing. And, hey, you might grab a second win.
Thank you very much. I need some luck right now. I've been struggling with the side of luck with the internet connection and getting into the bad wrecks and everything. So, hopefully you didn't jinx me there, Josh. But, it's been a great race so far. So, even if it doesn't end the way I want it to, it's been a fun one so far. So I hope you're having as much fun up in the booth.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of good battling out there. A lot of side by side, a lot of dooring. I've been seeing that. So, Hunter, good luck. You guys are now getting side by side, man. Good luck out there, bud.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yep. All right, well, let's just hope I didn't throw that jinx out there on him. But the stages are done. They only do one stage. Get that out of here. Check it out on the fast repairs. Oh, I do see a couple of that used theirs. Might have been by accident. Uh-oh. Alrighty, folks. Here we go for the final stint of the race here tonight. Charlottesville Fair Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series. Round 17 here at Vegas. Round 18 in 2 weeks. Again, I want to let everybody know we will be off next week. Right, here we go. Pace truck. We'll dive off to the safety of pit road and the restart zone. I haven't talked about that much here tonight, but that is in effect. Go. Restart zone we go, and Hunter is gone, and we're back away here tonight with the Harpoon Design green flag. Last half of the race here tonight, folks. Yes, I do have it crank it up here. Anybody that is wondering. Give it about a lap or two before we do that, because I know the tires and the way they are early. are going to be quick. Try to get some heat built up, but this first lap is going to go to Hunter Hayward. It'll lead 49 here tonight. Getting sheep. There is the 99 of Vernon Markham way outside. Brad Delph right here. Brad is due up for a win as well. Last race he won was actually the opener, I believe. Now the opener of the series of the season at Daytona. It's raining in Nashville. Oh, I wish it would rain over here in Fort Smith, Arkansas. It's hot. Oh, alrighty, folks. Well, let's go ahead and do it here tonight. You know what time it is. Bring noise and crank it up on MaxspeedTV. Alrighty, folks, as we get back up here live, a couple of laps of Crank It Up. We do have a new leader, Kyle Heath up the top here tonight. Isaiah Sutherland in second, Rusty third. Hey, Hunter back into that fourth position. Now third. Oh, man, Brad, I think you thought about going 3 wide there. He didn't. Man, oh, man, that was something else. Whoa! Close, little close. Back to Markham here at the tail end of this 7-car pack. Era out there throwing car. Lap 80. Wow, man, they have really went down this race. On 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central. Well, that closed that on me. Wasn't me this time. Go ahead and relaunch it. That wasn't me. I don't know what happened there. It just closed out. But we'll get back up here. They believe right up ahead, yeah, of that 48 here. There is Isaiah. There's Hunter. Hunter trying to get around that one. Rusty right behind him. Got to get back here. We got some battling back here, though. Gary Slapinski, Ryan Messer, Jason Adams. Go ahead and bring it up again. Jason gets a win out here tonight, folks. He gets that win. See here, yeah, Jason Adams, Larry Blair, Dave Bush, Robert Chiswick, unfortunately out of the race here tonight. Man, those drivers that I just meant have the 15 race minimum. They just need the win. Then we'll have to worry about Phoenix really much next week. As Hunter does get around the one of Isaiah. Watching Mark here. He's going to get around Rusty. Mark up to P4. Hunter up to P2. Ashley back on pit road here for lap number 85 here tonight. Vernon. Watch Vernon later on in the race. With Hunter and Isaiah again. P2. Angry Duck. Isaiah blinking. Oh. Door up for Mark Whitley to get to his inside here. Out of turn number 2. Mark just can't seem to get around him right now. Got a pretty good view of it, as well as Brad Delph. Back a little further here, not really a whole lot going on at the present time. Potential battle of Messer, Adams, Cassidy, Gilmore. Cars right here together. Jim about a second back. Jim's coming. Mike Chamberlain right up ahead of him. One lap down. Back up to the front where we've got the battle up in the front, toward the front. P3, that's Isaiah and Mark again. Rhino down pit road here. Right. But I'm going to go cockpit here with Rusty Modesti. Sees the battle there between the 77 and the 1. Very good view of this battle. Oh, crossover there, it looked like, by the 77. Man. Oh, bumping and banging between the 1 and the 77. Told you, they're door to door here tonight, folks. Isaiah and Mark both locked in, but, whoa, here comes Brad. He wants a piece of the action up here. Man, oh man. Right to the inside of Rusty Modesti. P5 out of 2. Has not completed it yet. Like he's going to be able to right now. Right. Well, here, Vernon catching up back up to him, as well as Brandon Sheets. Path a little bit further back at about 2.5 seconds. James Brown at about a half a second behind Chris. That's really about all I'm seeing right now going on. Jeff Gilmore here, mired in between 33. Well, there's the 70. Mike Chamberlain to the outside. There's the 11 of Jim Coleman-Berger. Jim is on the lead lap, as well as Jeff Gilmore. Barry Blair, Michael Yarrow, Mike Chamberlain, all 1 lap down. Dave Bush, 2 laps down. Mike Rhino, 2 as well. Mark Koshik, 2. And Ashley on pit road, and 11 down. Hunter Hayward back up to the front with Kyle Heath still on his tail. Hunter is going to lead that lap. 52 laps now, door to door. Whoa! Man, they are going at it up here, folks. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Starting to get a little edgy up here. I think this is right where we're going to stay. After seeing that, hey, up here, folks. All right, David Cassidy is on pit road here, but man, I gotta get back up here. It got a little hectic up here between P1 and P4. P1 and P2, really. Mark Whitley is gonna overtake Kyle Heath for P2 here. Hunter's gonna lead another lap, 54 now. Pit stops here as I'm seeing it. Messer, Coleman-Berger. Here comes Chamberlain. Lapinski down pit road here. This at that window. We believe from here they will be able to make it on fuel. When the rest of these drivers decide to shoot down pit road here tonight. But thank you everybody again tuning in here tonight. Wayne Kennedy out there rooting on Sheets and Path here tonight. Gary coming off of pit road. I don't see any of our leaders down at all. It's going to be, I have a feeling that if Mark, Kyle, Isaiah, Rusty, or Brad come down pit road anytime soon, Hunter's going to be the next one down on the next lap. Speaking of Sheets, Brandon Sheets right now running in P7. Chris Paff running in P9. Ain't no give and take right now. Everybody's staying out. Nobody else is down pit road. Mason Adams, last driver on the lead lap. As they exit, leaders exit turn 2. Still really close between Mark and Kyle. Not letting Hunter get too far ahead. Or trying not to. As they go door to door, 13 and the 77 for P2. A lap 101 here, folks. Oh, Kyle! Oh! That car upset. Maybe. I didn't catch what had happened. over that, over the park to get around, and Isaiah as well as Rusty coming up through here. Yeah, I believe that is the 17 of David Cassidy. Yeah, right there in the mix. 2 laps down. David has already pitted. He's got the fresher tires of the bunch right here. He's just got to get around them safely. Car at a time. Right now behind Mark Whitley. And Hunter. Now got a little bit of a gap. Might have a little over half a second ahead of Mark. Harry Slapinski. First driver a lap down now. Robbie is one excellent painter as well. There's several in here that paint. And of course, for a green flag sponsor, Harpoon Design, he also paints. Does a lot of other stuff too. I won't go into detail. James Bryan is on pit road. And that's one guy I have not seen in chat is Brantley Roden. Might be working. He's always doing something. Right, 134. Wow. James Bryan. Back out onto the track here momentarily. Still are not coming down. Wow. And Gomez. He's 4 laps down, but he's got those fresher tires of the leaders, and man, he is flying up through here. Golly. Definitely have to watch lap cars racing up the lead lap cars. Could get a little pit side. Right, got around everybody. Now kind of got them stacked up back here. Like the 11 and the 24 also right here. Jim Comensberger and Jason Adams. Kyle Heath is now having to battle Isaiah for P3. Hunter. He is going to get passed up here by Mark. Mark is going to get one of his laps back. Now he's down to 3 laps. I think there's enough laps here for Mark Koshik to get back on the lead lap unless some miracle happens. Whoa! Oh, Hunter way up high! Whoa! Right, well, we've got to find out. That was strange. Find out what happened to Hunter here. Oh, that's the 33. Oh, that wasn't. I don't think that was it. Out of 2, maybe? Okay, well, here comes the 11. We're going to go down into, yeah, right there. It was down into 3. The 24 right there with the 48. Pushed the 48 way up high. Kept his momentum, but he kept going. Mark Whitley now down to about 0.6 of a second behind Hunter. 109 of 134. Wow. Our top 11 have yet to come down. See anybody right now? Oh, here we go. Brandon Sheets down. Chris Paff down. Like the 99 of Vernon Markham down pit road here too. John Hill. Right, well, here we go. Rest of the top 11 down. I have a feeling if Hunter comes down, Mark's going to be right behind him. Mark comes down, Hunter's going to come down the next lap. But, nope, they're not coming down. Staying out. Seven drivers right now on the lead lap, but we've still got to finish up the pit cycle here. Is it gonna be? Man, Hunter got company. He's got Whitley right behind him. Alrighty, folks, 14 of you out there watching. 2 likes shy away from 8. And we're on 8. Thinking of the 8. Brad Delph, Rusty Modesti battling out back here. 5. Brad is going to make the pass. And they hit 115. It'll be 20 to go. Hunter still not coming down. Mark, Kyle, Isaiah, Brad, Rusty, Kevin Roy down pit road. Rusty is coming down pit road here. Man. All right. What do we have left? Like our top 5 need to come down. 20 to go here tonight, folks. Laps to go. Here comes Hunter. Hunter's down. Isaiah to follow. Right, I think next time by we're gonna see Mark, Kyle, and Brad down pit road. Oh, Gary, man, Gary, Brad, that, and here comes the 52 as well. Man, gotta be careful. Hunter in his pit stall now. Isaiah in his pit box as well. Yep, here comes Mark. Here comes Kyle. Brad is not coming down. Brad is going to take the lead. He will lead his first lap here tonight. Right. Now this is going to be very interesting coming down to the wire here. Brad could be thinking maybe on a caution. Oh, what he's thinking. But he is still not coming down pit road. Is Brad one of the drivers that can make it? I did have to reset ATVO, so I'm not entirely sure. Don't think he can. James Bryan, though, back on the lead lap, as well as Gary Slapinski. Goes, see Vernon Margam as Brad is coming down now. Going to get everybody back on the lead lap. Brad Delph's pit box is kind of up toward the front. That would give the lead if he can keep it. Now that would give the lead to James Bryan. He has not led a lap yet. And he's not going to be able to do it that time, but he will take over the lead. And Paul Kennedy watching. Right. Vernon Markham now in second. Gary third. Hunter fourth. Rusty fifth. Held sixth. Path seventh. Sutherland eighth. Whitley ninth. Heath in 10th. James Bryan will officially, this time by, lead his first lap, taking 15 to go, and it's going to get wild and crazy back here. Hunter, he is hammered down. Coming up on Vernon here pretty quickly. Rusty right behind him. Chris Paff trying to make a move back here on John Held. Here comes Isaiah. Oh, my Lord. This is going to get crazy. Battle for the lead. I think James got that. Barely. Yeah, he did. But Hunter Hayward is going to go back up to the lead here. As now Rusty's got to get around James Bryan here. And not too far back. Right there is Vernon Markham. Isaiah and company's the gap. 0.6 of a second behind James. Rusty falling backwards here. E2 at about 3 laps older tires than Hunter. I may be trying to save something. A last push, 13 to go. It's going to be 12 this time by Isaiah. Vernon falling back more. Al Heath coming up on John Held now for P8. Geez, they're going to keep me busy. How he up on Chris Paff. How, boy, Kyle dropped it low there. Oh. Gonna get around the 22 of Chris for P6. Hunter Hayward pulling away a little bit, folks. 1 seconds now ahead. 1.7 ahead of Isaiah here. Rusty, up here comes Mark Whitley around Rusty. Rusty back to fourth. Mark up to third. Mark is closing the gap on Isaiah for P2. Hunter almost 2 seconds ahead of Isaiah. Hunter running away with it here late in the race. Hey, bub. Yeah, there is a race tonight. Be off next week, though. 4th of July. 9 to go. Hunter, 78 under his belt, but he's got 9 more to continue. Isaiah trying to hold back Mark here. They are trying to get around the 11. They did. Jim Coleman'sberger, first driver a lap down. Now Jim hoping for a caution. As long as he's not involved in it, he will get that lucky dog. Kyle Heath around Rusty Badesti here. Whoa! Mark Whitley and Isaiah going at it again back here. Got that out of the corner of my eye. What? Well, if Isaiah too happy about that one, but least I'm not down there racing. See here if Isaiah can pull something here coming down to, well, 7 to go, 6 to go. Laps left here. Hunter taking 6 to go and 81 laps. Will officially come away with the most laps led, regardless of what happened. On Jeff Gilmore, as Jeff is going to go a lap down. It looks like David Cassidy as well. That is going to put a little bit more of a gap now between Hunter and Mark. Mark's going to have to navigate lap traffic here. Isaiah about a half a second now behind Whitley. 4 laps to go. Like Dave Bush getting around Yarrow back here. That is for position since both of these drivers are 2 laps down. So Dave up to P22. Mark starting to close the gap here now. Well, I'll say that. And, well, Hunter's going to take 3 to go here. About a second, almost 1.1. See if Mark can squeeze something else out of those tires here. Very, very close. Under a second. Back to a second. Wow. And oh man, Isaiah, he navigated the traffic. Is there enough laps? Is there enough tires under Isaiah to stream back up to Mark Whitley and Hunter Hayward? As Hunter Hayward here across the stripe is going to take 2 to go here tonight. Mark, 8/10 now. Isaiah about 8/10 behind Mark on the back stretch down into turn number 3. Middle of 3 and 4 and out of 4. Hunter Hayward, 2 to go here, folks. He is going to take the white flag here tonight. There is no caution. Whatever happens now happens. 1 to go. Now can Mark get up there? I don't know. I think there's enough track left. On a lap here at Las Vegas. 2 more turns. Down into 2-3. The middle of 3 and 4 for Hunter Hayward. Mark Whitley is, man, he's trying to get up there. Not going to happen. Hunter Hayward is going to win it here tonight. Las Vegas. Mark in second. Isaiah in third. Al Heath in fourth. Rusty Modesti in P5 here tonight. But congratulations to Hunter Hayward on the win here at Vegas here tonight, folks. Wow. Dominating performance by Hunter. Friday, well, give me just a few minutes to get the top 3 down here for the MaxspeedTV post-race show. Hang tight, folks. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we have caught up with our top three. We're going to actually start here with our winner here tonight, Hunter Hayward, having a blast out there here tonight. Dominating performance there, buddy. Leading the most laps, started on pole, got the stage. You didn't lead all the laps, but you did get most of the laps led, and you won the race, man. Pretty much a sweep out there here tonight, but, man, it was green to checkered other than with that stage there, bud. Man, talk about it, man.
Yeah, not quite the grand slam, but I'll still count it as a max speed home run. So that was a fun race. From start to finish, that race was incredible. Yeah, coming up after the stage, I was kind of just racing the same way I was. I was still in the lead, pulling away from the people behind me for a little while, and then you know, about 10 laps before I went to pit, 10, 11 laps. I don't know if you got it on if you caught it though, Josh. I got together with Jason Adams, and he put me in the wall around 10 laps to go. It wasn't intentional or anything. It was just a racing incident between Jason, so it's all good between him. But yeah, I got caught in the wall. And I was running with pretty much keeled right side for about 10 laps, and Whitley got to my bumper. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna pit around 3-4 laps earlier than I usually do. And apparently, that strategy worked out. I wasn't expecting it to. I thought Whitley was gonna cruise by me, but I kind of just hit my marks for the last 10 laps and wasn't paying attention to my mirror, and somehow it worked out. So you know what, Josh, I called it. I have some luck again.
Yeah, and I didn't jinx you.
That's right. That's I will take it.
Oh,
I
you will take it.
good.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man. Awesome race out here tonight, man, for sure. Plan B sells 48. Very quick, very fast. You proved it out here tonight. Whitley was coming. Not enough laps there, for him to really get back up there. Would have loved to have seen the battle, but it didn't happen. But hey, we're gonna be off next week for the 4th of July holiday. But, a week off, week to practice for the next race, the final race of the regular season. It will be at Phoenix, 200 laps, 200 miles. Really, all you got to do, man, is show up and complete 80%, you're in.
That's right. Yeah, that's why I'm not going to go into that race thinking I need to be an aggressive winning mindset. I'm just going to go into that race thinking that I just need to finish this, and however I finish, I'll be locked in if I can just get that car all the way down to the finish line. So that's all I'm just looking for. Obviously, I'm still going to go out there and go for the win, but I'm not going to be driving with my heart against the wall.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's going to be a great playoffs. I'm glad that this helped me out with my points, and that it can help me get higher once we enter the playoffs. But right now, I'm definitely feeling much better than I was when I entered this race.
You were due up for a win, man. Your last win came back on April the 10th at Atlanta, bud. So you were due up for one. You got it here tonight, man. Awesome job on the win. Any thoughts, final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate? And of course, enjoy the holiday and then get ready for Phoenix.
Yes, sir. I just want to, thank all my family out there. Everyone who's watching out there, I love all y'all. Shout out to all my sponsors out there, PlanBSales.com, DocFit.com. Check out PlanBSales.com. As you can see in the sponsor of my car, great way to show off my sponsor today. Go check them out, PlanBSales.com. If you're looking for any racing diecast, memorabilia, shirts, anything of your favorite driver, from Formula One to IndyCar to dirt racing to anything, just go check them out. If you're looking for a diecast, if you're looking for a shirt, if you're looking for a hat, if you're looking for a sock, maybe not two, maybe just one. If you want one with your favorite driver on it, go check them out. Make sure to use code HH48, HH as in Hunter Hayward 48, in checkout on orders $20 and over for 20% off at checkout. So go check them out. Check out DocFit.com, DAWKFIT.com, and use code Hunter48, Hunter with a capital H 48, for 15% off on any price at checkout. If you're looking for any athletic gear or workout type gear, kind of like Lululemon. So go check them out. I know a lot of people out there would really like that stuff. So go check them out. Thanks to everybody out here at SRU. That was a great race today. Everyone I was racing with, my teammates out there, Gary Slepinski and Dave Bush. You, Josh, you put on a great show every single time. I look forward to watching it every single time. And yeah, I mean, that was a great race. So thank you, Josh.
All righty. Yes, sir, man. Yeah, an awesome race out here tonight, man. Go celebrate the victory, and we'll see you in 2 weeks, bud.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Yep. All righty, well, that is P1 here tonight. Let's get back here to the Harpoon Design 77. Mark Whitley here tonight. Mark P2, man, you were coming. You were coming up on Hayward. Just, man, not enough laps there. But, man, talk about the overall race. The battling out there that you have with all these guys and the battling here tonight you have with Isaiah Sutherland. You got to talk about it.
Yeah, it was a pretty intense race all in all. Only one caution, that was for the stage. So it was a lot of green flag racing. The first run, I thought I was doing good on the tires, but I think the technique I was using wasn't that great, and I started falling back. Learned something there that second run. I accidentally took tires under that first green flag pit stop, but I think it actually worked out in our favor, thankfully. But figured something out that second short run there, and it helped us the rest of the race get good long run speed. The leader had so much; it was a big advantage being out in the lead there, especially if you could run the right line, control your tires, because that dirty air. I mean, after Hayward had that little incident with Jason, I was catching him pretty good. And then once I got right up on him, it's like as soon as I hit that wall of air, pretty much no air from behind him, it just shoved the nose and it got tight and he pulled back away. So we tried to pull a little strategy there, pitting a lap later. I know in another league, somebody overcut me by 2 laps and it made such a big difference. So I was thinking that 1 lap would be a pretty good difference. And we were coming. We just ran out of laps. And last corner there, I remembered something Carl Edwards did back in the day. I'm like, well, we're going to see if I'm not going to get anywhere near him, but maybe if I can get him to look in his mirror, he might hit the apron, mess up or something. But it was a fun race. Yeah, Isaiah's always tough to race with. I mean, tough competitor. He's always up front. He's been steadily getting better the last couple seasons. This season he's definitely turned the corner. He's feel like he's a whole new racer. Seems like the finishes are always in the good spot for him, where he used to getting messes. Now he seems to be getting good finishes. So hats off to him. Hats off to the whole league. I mean, we had 1 caution that was just for the stage. If we hadn't had that, we would have went green the whole way probably. And
oh yeah,
that's a pretty good accomplishment, especially this setup. It got a little bit screwy there on the end with the tires. If you heated up the right front, it got real tight. If you were a little bit easier on it, you could heat the right rear up and it'd be a little loosey goosey getting off the corner. So it was all in all a pretty good race. Great race from the entire league. I mean, no cautions for incidents, so that's amazing.
Yeah, well, there definitely could have been.
Especially as hard as we were racing,
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised there wasn't. But
Yeah, man,
it just shows you the caliber of driver in this league, that you can race that hard and no cautions or whatever.
Oh yeah, definitely. So, man, well, we are going to be off a week, man, for Independence Day and everything, the holidays. So, when we come back, the finale. Of course, you're already locked in, Mark. I mean, you got a lot of wins this season. You're good to go. But Phoenix, it's a mile track. It is unique. It's mile, it's short track. But man, the lines that y'all have to go on that track. Yeah, I mean, it's insane. Your thoughts on Phoenix for the regular season finale?
Yeah, Phoenix, ever since they reconfigured it, it's been a struggle to get my head around it. The last race I ran there, I think I might have slightly figured some stuff out with it. So we're going to hope maybe going in here with the next gen car, we can translate that to what I had in my last run there in the trucks. It's definitely, it's completely different. It drives completely different than it used to. It's really deceiving because it looks like it's the same. I mean, they changed where the start finish line is, but it looks like it should, be the same. But they added a little bit of banking and I think a couple of the corners, and it definitely drives different. I think my brain's just been difficult to transition to the new way of driving it because I'm so used to the old way. So hopefully we can get my stubborn brain to start doing the new way and run up front again and try to get one more win for the playoffs start.
Oh yeah, definitely. So, awesome job, man. P2 here tonight. 1 spot short, but hey, right now it's getting ready really, for Phoenix and the playoffs. A lot of things going to be happening here. For sure, getting ready for the playoffs. So, awesome job again here tonight, Mark. Final thought, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate. And I do see Brantley finally showed up in chat here tonight.
Oh yeah, well, big shout out to him, Brantley, Harpoon Design, putting together all my great paint schemes. Probably going to try to get with him, make a special playoff paint scheme. Maybe retire this one after all the wins it's got. So check him out, harpoondesign.com. He's also got a metric crap ton of previous ones he's done on trade and paint. I think it's over 1,500 paint schemes you can pick from on his trade and paint page. So go check him out on there. The other sponsor we got on board, Shop Angry Duck. They're going to be your one-stop shop for all your custom racewear apparel, hats, t-shirts, hoodies, and pretty much anything you can think of apparel-wise. They can make something custom for you. No order limits. Check them out, shopangryduck.com. And final shout out to my family, always tuning into these broadcasted league races. It's always great to have their support behind me. Whether it's a night like tonight where we come up a spot short, or it's a night where we, come out there and lead all the laps and win the race. They're supporting us no matter what, and appreciate it.
All righty, Mark. Yeah, man, awesome job again. But hey, man, we'll see you in 2 weeks, man. Enjoy the holidays, and we'll see you back here at Phoenix.
All right, man. Sounds good. Take it easy.
All right, well, that is going to bring us to P3 here tonight. Likewise, already locked into the chase, but he was shooting for at least another win here tonight, Isaiah, buddy. Man, started third, finished third. You didn't finish any worse than where you started, but, man, it was one heck of a race out there tonight. Talk about it, bud.
Yeah, Josh, well, it would have been nice to make it a 3 in a row.
Yeah, 3 in a row, yeah.
But, man, I can't complain. This is one of the most fun races I've had this season. I mean, I've got the wins and whatnot, but, man, running with Hunter and Whitley, myself, Kyle, Rusty, Gary was up there too in the top 5. I mean, caution free all night long and just battling back and forth. You couldn't ask for much more. One of the best nights of racing I've had in a while with these guys.
Oh yeah, I mean there was a lot of battling out there. I mean from the start of the green flag all the way to the stage caution, the only caution here tonight, and man, the battling between you and Mark, man, all night long, basically door to door. Man, talk about the battling between you and Mark.
And Mark's a good guy. I always say it, and I trust. Anytime I'm around him, I trust that I can run him hard. And about we would stay in the line, try to save our tires, all 4 or 5 of us, and once it was go time, we'd start to try to pass each other. And the high side was a pretty good, not the high side, but the middle was a good lane to get a run on somebody. And me and Whitley there got a run on me, and I moved up to the middle and was able to get back around him. Well, once he got back around me, I still had speed. I mean, we were all evenly matched. That's the thing. So it wasn't like you got passed and you fell back. It was you got passed, but you now have an opportunity to pass back. So me and Willie had a good battle there. We touched a couple of times because car was pretty tight on the inside, and I definitely came up into him. But it was all for fun. We didn't wreck. We were able to beat and bang, and it was a wonderful, awesome battle with Whitley, and likewise with anybody else. We had a good time.
Oh yeah, definitely so, man. Well, pit stops all night long here. We had everything, so we could talk about it all night long. Well, did you have a pit strategy though?
Not really. At first we thought maybe saving tires was gonna, be the best bet, saving a set of tires. But ultimately, me and my teammates, our decision was just take tires every time we pitted because we noticed the race was going green. And, if you're not having a lot of cautions, what's the point in getting tires? Because or what's the point in not getting tires? If you don't, you get out there, which happened to a couple of people, you get out there with old tires thinking you'll get a caution, you never do. Well, you're kind of screwed at that point. So the way the race went, everyone kept it clean. The strategy was to get tires every single time we came in, and that worked out for us.
Go ahead.
Sorry about that, Josh. I think the main thing was the time you pit. Just having one extra lap of fresh tires was a night and day difference, which is actually how Whitley was able to run me down for second because he pitted one lap after me. And I mean, I was going all out at that point, and there's nothing I could do to stop him. So it was very important to try to wait until the guys in front of you pit, and hopefully you can go around to pit the next time. So yeah, tires was the really big deal here.
So tires being the like gold out here tonight, pretty much.
100%.
Yeah. Well, awesome job, Isaiah. I know we got one more race here in the regular season. That is at Phoenix here in Phoenix. We're gonna have an off week next week, but you're already locked in, man. You're good to go. What's your thoughts going into Phoenix, man? And how do you feel about the new layout?
Love Phoenix. Love the new layout. I don't really care where they put the finish line. It's just a good track. Every time I go there, I have good luck. I've won there many a time. So looking forward to Phoenix. I think it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful race. So mindset, keep expectations low. Try to shoot for points more than anything. You want the wins, but you go into a race and set your expectation for a top 5. Well, you usually end up doing better. So try to stay in top 5 every race from here on out. Keep my points looking good, and hopefully have a good shot in the playoffs for championship.
Oh yeah, man. Round of 16 will be coming up here pretty quickly, but hey man, awesome job out here, P3 buddy. Final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to get before you go celebrate, enjoy the holiday, and of course get ready for Phoenix.
Yeah, my mom and dad, my family, got a couple people that watch me. A good best friend, Eric, he watches me. So shout out to him as well. Biggest shout out tonight, it always is. It's my team at BFR Motorsports. Say it every time. Most supportive team you can be in. We really help each other out. We really make each other better drivers. Honorable mention tonight goes to Kyle Heath. Man, he was fast all night. I believe he actually had a winning car. The last pit for him didn't really work out like it needed to be. But he had a good car, so big shout out to my teammate Kyle Heath as well, and everybody at BFR Motorsports, Larry, Jason, and Robbie. Got to shout out my sponsors. Got Sutherland Used Cars on my car. That's my uncle's car lot. It's located in Union City, Tennessee. It's Northwest Tennessee. Go to Facebook and look them up. Sutherland Used Cars. They got a huge selection of cars you can look at. They also have contact information there. And they have cars that aren't on the Facebook page there. So if you're ever in the area, give them a call if you want a nice car at a good price. And then lastly, Virtual Academies on my car. If you're a police officer, retired, or active duty, you can sign up on our website and take post-proof courses. They start at $69.99 a year, and you go to subscriptions.virtualacademy.com/sign up and tell them that I sent you. Lastly, Josh, you do a great job with the broadcast, man.
I do appreciate it, Isaiah, man. Always do. Love doing it. Man, awesome job out here tonight, bud. I guess we'll see you in 2 weeks, man, in Phoenix, man. Go celebrate P3 here tonight.
We'll see you, Josh. Relax in the off week, and we'll see you then.
All righty, buddy.
Bye-bye.
All righty. Well, that is Isaiah Sutherland. Let's go ahead and get him down here on the, well, I'm going to say unofficial results, pending any admin stuff they have to do. But Hunter Hayward is going to grab the win out here tonight. Congratulations again to Hunter. Mark Whitley in second. Isaiah third. Kyle Heath in fourth. Rusty Modesty, top 5 for him. Chris Papp in sixth. Vernon Markham in 7th, Brad Delph in 8th, Gary Slapinski 9th, John Held in 10th, James Bryan in 11th, Kevin Roy in 12th, Jason Adams 13th, David Cassidy 14th, Jeff Gilmore 15th, Jim Comensberger in 16th, Brandon Sheets in 17th, Mike Rhino in 18th, Larry Blair 19th, Mike Chamberlain rounding out our top 20, Ryan Messer 21st, Dave Bush 22nd, Michael Yarrow 23rd, Gomez Markoshik 24th, Clifton Ashley 25th, and Robert Chizek will run it out here tonight in 26th. But again, congratulations goes to our winner here tonight, the number 48 of Hunter Hayward here tonight. Remember, folks, we're off next week. Everybody have a happy Independence Day. Be safe, and we'll see you back here in 2 weeks for the regular season finale at Phoenix. But for myself, Joshua Medlock, MaxspeedTV, the Charlottesville Dental Care, and Harpoon Design. Until then, folks, stay safe. Thank you all, and have a good night.